What's up guys, Fancy Goldfish Fanatics here, bringing you a new video on your Sunday afternoon. Stay tuned to find out more. As you've seen from one of my previous videos, I showed the introduction to my setup. Today I thought we'd just do a little bit of maintenance and show you how I do my water change routine and my filter cleaning. Maybe it will help some of you, maybe it won't. We've also got a special surprise this video. We've actually got a new fish coming. As you saw in my previous video a few weeks ago, we got a couple of really nice calico ranchu that I'm hoping we can breed this year. If we're successful, I'm sure I'll keep you updated with how it goes. We've also got another goldfish that's supposed to be arriving today, but that's probably going to be later on in the video because I'm not sure when it's going to turn up. What could that be? Let's find out what could have arrived. Ooh, new fish. So here we are, the new red and white ranchu. I think this one's a female, so let's get her acclimated and ready for some shots in the main tank. So, here's the new fish. Oh my, how has it done that? So, let's get the new fish unbagged. This is a large female red and white ranchu, also a Chinese fish. This one's from the Fuso origin. So the previous calicos I got a few weeks ago have settled in really well. As I said previously, I like to keep the lights off as it just helps minimise the stress on the fish. This fish has been acclimating for about 30 to 40 minutes now, and the temperatures have equalised. I've also added a bit of salt to the aquarium just to help take any stress off the fish as it's had quite a long journey. When dosing salt, for a general tonic level, you can dose it at 1 parts per thousand, which is 1 grams per litre, or currently the tank's sat at 3 parts per thousand, so 3 grams per litre. But I'll save the topic of salt for another video, as it's quite an extensive video and there's lots of different information. And it's best not to treat salt if you don't know what you're doing, as it can be quite dangerous in high concentrations for the fish. So this is going to be my biggest ranchu in the tank, I think. It's around a 5 to 6 inch fish. There we go. We'll let her settle in and then we'll get on with the maintenance and filter cleaning, and then we can do some underwater shots of the new fish.
A few moments later.
So, when doing my water change, I like to siphon out any waste in the bottom of the tank. As you can see here, the siphon removes the waste easily but doesn't suck up the sand. Once I've drained about 25 to 30% of the tank, then I'll clean out the filters, which is quite simple really, as I only need to change the filter floss, and I'm also going to change the carbon because I've been running a treatment in here and had to remove the carbon. Now, while the water's draining, I like to remove the filter fleeces, which I change once to twice a week on each filter. As you can see, they get really dirty. So that will just get chucked away, and then I'll put brand new fleece back in. So here's the filter fleece. I'm just going to tear a bit off, one for each filter. And then that will go back in. So here's a brand new bag of carbon. And I'll add that back into one of the filters. Before I do the water change, I like to heat up the water in a water butt. I do this early in the morning, about 4 or 5 hours before, and then I just drop the heater in it. This is about a 100-litre water butt, so the water just fills up, and then there's a heater in there. So once the water's warm enough, the heater can go back in the tank with the fish. It's currently about 24-25 degrees. I just had the heater in there just while I was treating them. And I'm also going to remove this air stone, as the air pump's quite noisy. And I just broke it. Brilliant. I also tend to use a little piece of filter fleece to clean up any algae. I get quite a bit of diatom algae build up in the tank, so this removes it really easily. As you can see, there's, well, hopefully you can see there's some on the filters, and also I get it on the back of the tank. So I just place one end of the hose into the water butt, and then the other one will go into the tank. Whilst the tank's filling up, I like to give the glass a quick clean, inside and out, so I just use a quick flipper. I use this flipper magnet, so it's got like a spongy type pad on one side, and then you can remove the magnet, flip it over, and then it's got a blade, which is quite good for the stubborn algae. I don't seem to get any of that in this tank. Just have to be careful you don't get any sand in it, because otherwise you'll scratch the glass. I also like to use a bit of glass cleaner to clean the glass on the outside. A lot of people don't like to use glass cleaner. Alternatively, you can use RO water, as this won't leave smears on the glass. But the glass cleaner won't damage your fish, obviously, unless you spray it right over the water surface. So if you just keep it away, and then, or just spray it straight onto the piece of cloth or kitchen roll, then that helps considerably. Right, the tank's filling up, so let's come back when it's full and check it out.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist.
So, the new red and white Ranchu has settled in really well and is now definitely the biggest fish of the tank. The size on this fish is just huge and it looks so good in the tank. There's still a bit of space in the tank and I'm thinking about another 2 additions. Let me know in the comment section below what you think we could add. Maybe some more calicos or maybe something a bit different. Put your suggestions down in the box and I'll have a little look through them. If you want to see some new videos in particular, then make sure you post a comment in the section below. I'm thinking of doing some more back to basics series, maybe on choosing the right food for your fish or maybe stocking densities, because I'm seeing on the Facebook group there's quite a lot of controversy or slightly different opinions on stocking densities, so maybe I'll do a video on that. Well, that's all for today. So thanks for watching and happy fish keeping.